Good afternoon, happy Thursday to all of your sunshiny faces. Guys, we're not going to the football game tomorrow. Well, my dad's going to the football game tomorrow because he's coaching. And I'm kind of like upset about that. It's actually really bizarre, guys. I had a dream that I was going to a football game yesterday, to a high school Friday night football game. And it was so weird. I was like, we ended up going, but then it started raining or something like that. Tomorrow's game is actually supposed to be, the freshmen are supposed to play before the varsity, and then the varsity is supposed to play afterwards. And so the freshmen are the openers for the varsity game. And so in my dream, apparently, the freshman game ended up it was completely dark out, and they couldn't play because there wasn't any lights, kind of what ended up happening. It was really weird because I was thinking about that yesterday. I was like, okay, well, today, and then we're gonna go to the football game tomorrow, right before I went to bed. So I had a random dream about going to the football game yesterday, but we're not even gonna go because my mom actually has work stuff that she needs to get done tomorrow. And I had asked Jack earlier last week if he would go with me because Matthew's not coming home this weekend because his college has their first home game this week, so he's going to go to that. And then next week they also have a home game, and it's family week or something like that. I don't know if it's parents week or family week or something like that, but we're going to go to the game next week, which is on Saturday. And so I had asked Matthew, though, I was like, why don't you come back for the Friday game, because it's actually away, it's not at home. And so I asked him if he was going to come home for that, and he's like, no, I'm probably not. I'm just going to stay here for this weekend and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, fine. So yeah, but then I was thinking my dad was going to take me and Jack. So I asked Jack early in the week, last weekend, if he was going to go with, and he's like, yeah, I'll go with. And he was like, I really want to see my friends and stuff like that, and see them play and everything. And so then I asked my dad today, and he's like, well, probably not, because I'm going on the bus and my mom's not going because, like I said, she has work. So I was like, okay, we're not going to the football game then tomorrow, which is super bizarre because I had a dream. It was actually really weird too because it's about football, but then it was also about volleyball too. Then we were also there for a volleyball game or something like that. I don't even know, guys, which it's not even volleyball season, guys. It's football season. So yeah, guys, I have the strangest, wind up having the strangest dream. And it wasn't even we weren't even there for the football game. We were just there. I don't even know. Something about being up in the stands. The dream was so bizarre too because it was more I was actually helping in the booth for some reason. I don't know what I was doing, but I just was up there for some reason, either working the scoreboard or the clock or something like that. And yeah, I don't know, but the game wasn't even being played because it got dark too soon. In the dream, the game ended up being starting way later, or it got dark out or something like that, so they couldn't even play, but I was still somehow working the clock and running the scoreboard and stuff like that. But it's so weird too because it wasn't a home game, and we don't do the scoreboard or anything like that at non-home games. So I have no clue, guys. It was one of those what just happened kind of dreams. This doesn't make any sense. I had the same thing happen too. Was it last football season? I think it was the start of last football season too. I had a dream about the football game right before the football game, the night before the football game, and we were there, and they ended up playing on this little concrete, I still remember this from last year. They ended up playing football on this little concrete, awning thing, because it was right before one of the preseason games. And this preseason game, they have, this outdoor awning thing with, a cement thing down and stuff like that. But in my dream, this was where we were actually practicing. And, before the game, or we were playing the game there, but we didn't even have enough room to play with all of the kids, so we were okay, well, we're just gonna have only 5 kids in then, and we're gonna play a 5-on-5 football game. I have no clue. It's so bizarre. I have the weirdest dreams, guys, that stuff doesn't make sense. How can you be playing football on this concrete slab under an awning, and you're playing 5-on-5 football? It's so bizarre. I love how in dreams nothing makes sense. There's no I don't even know, there's no common sense in dreams. Stuff isn't supposed to make sense, And it's so bizarre. But like in my dream though, this awning thing was like huge. But then all of a sudden it was like in like the park. Then it turned into being right in front of a street. It was actually like a restaurant. And so we ended up like halfway through the dream, the whole place ended up changing. We were right like on the street where it's this restaurant. I don't even know. It's like there's no common sense in dreams, guys. It's just random stuff winds up happening and it changes halfway through a dream. And I like that one probably was one of those more like lucid dreams too, where I was like, wait, this doesn't make sense. How can we be playing football here? And then all of a sudden it ended up changing where I was like, oh, okay, this is better. Then we can play football right on the street. Like we were literally on the street. All the fans had to stand on the street, but we're playing 5-on-5 football. Like nothing made sense. Oh my gosh, guys, it's so bizarre. I don't even know. But guys, football, the NFL football is back on, and the Eagles won, which is who I was hoping would win because I don't want the Falcons to win, only because they're in Carolina's division. So I was rooting for the Eagles, and so that was awesome. The Cubs won tonight too, which was also really awesome. I watched that. I edited 4 vlogs this afternoon, and it just feels like fall to me for some reason today, guys. I went into my room and I was like, it smells like fall. I don't know how to describe that fall smell, but there's something about like our house, like during different seasons and stuff like that, it has different smells. I don't know how to describe it, and I know it probably sounds super bizarre and like really weird, but like I've noticed too, like there's a certain smell in spring, I feel like, in summer, and then fall. Winter, I don't really know that there's a winter smell. I don't know that I've ever noticed it, but there's something about a fall smell, and today it smelled like fall, and it felt like it because like the windows were open today because it actually was pretty cool out today, and I didn't do any yard work today. I told you guys, I don't know, maybe I did, but I checked last night and it was supposed to rain from yesterday night, thunderstorms, all the way until like today in the afternoon, which it did. And when I woke up this morning, I actually went outside and went and got freezer dinner, and there was puddles upon puddles in the yard. Like the water, it's been raining so much, the water isn't even draining anymore. And like it wasn't even really raining that much when I got up today. I don't even think it really rained at all today, at least since I had been up, which wasn't very early, but it hadn't rained, but there were still like just puddles in the grass because it's been raining so much. The water's just like not even draining at this point, which is ridiculous because of how much rain we got. But it looks like actually starting Monday through Thursday, it's supposed to be sunny and like 70s, which is amazing. That is like fall weather to me. That is like I can wear a sweatshirt and stuff like that and shorts. My favorite season ever. We fall just specifically because I like to wear sweatshirt and shorts. Honestly, my upper body, I always feel like I'm cold. I always have to have like some type of sweater, even if it's 100 degrees outside. I still, like, even if there's a slight breeze or something like that, or like I catch a tiny bit of wind or cold or something like that, I need a sweatshirt. My most comfortable is spring and fall when I can wear shorts and a sweatshirt. My favorite season ever. So, yeah, I did that a lot in spring this year too. But fall is just, there's something about it being like hot and then cooling down. Like today was so lovely out. Perfect football weather, perfect fall weather, and football is back, guys. NFL is back, which I am super happy about because Bears play Sunday night. So I won't have any football to watch tomorrow. Honestly, guys, I think the only thing I was looking forward to this week was the fact that we were going to go to the football game and I was going to get to see the freshman and the varsity game both in the same day. I was like, that's awesome. And then I'm not going to go tomorrow because my dad has to take the bus tomorrow. So, yeah, it's just like he is not going to drive. He could drive, but he was like, well, I'm supposed to take the bus unless I'm running late or something like that. And then he would take his truck, which means that he does only have one other person to go with, so me or Jack wouldn't be able to go. And then one of us would be sitting there by ourselves, which isn't very fun either. Like, me and Jack, honestly, we talked most of the, like, last Friday, me and Matthew were at the football game together, and we, like, talked through the whole football game and stuff like that. Like, about football stuff, which is, like, I don't know, it's kind of fun because I feel like we don't just sit there and we're like gossiping and like, you know, talking and stuff like that. It's like we're sitting there, we're actually like talking about football. Yeah, that's why it stinks for one of us to go and then not have another person go with us, and my dad's going to be coaching, and then during the varsity game he still has to at least be there on the sidelines. Anyways, back on topic, guys. Since Matthew's not coming back this weekend, I was like, well, at least I have a football game on Friday to look forward to, and then I have the Bears game on Sunday to look forward to. I was like, but then like nothing's going on Saturday. It's supposed to rain pretty much this whole weekend. Like, I don't have, Matthew's not going to be here. I don't have anybody to like go do anything with. I can't really go out and do any yard work too because it's supposed to rain over this whole weekend. And like, I don't know what to do. My weekend plans, I feel like, have kind of been canceled. I don't get to start off my weekend with Friday football, which has been my whole fall. Like the last 4 years, Matthew's been in football, so we go to the Friday night football game at the high school. And like the 4 years before that, like on and off, I'd go to the football games because then that's when I was in high school. And so now it's like, I don't, like, nobody's playing in the football games. My dad's coaching, but, like, it's, like, hit or miss if we go, because we didn't go to the first game. We went to last week's game. We're not going to go to this one. Next week is their homecoming, which Matthew wants to go to. So he'll actually be back for that next weekend. But, like, then the following weekend, I don't know if they're home or if they're away, and I don't know if we're going to go to it. So it's, like, it's really weird, because I feel like my fall mentality isn't there anymore. Like, you know, preparing myself for fall and stuff like that has normally been Friday night football games. And like, it's almost been my routine for the last 8 years, and now it's like maybe Friday night football games and stuff like that. Very much not like my normal, you know, schedule routine and stuff like that. And it's just, it's weird to not have that. And like, what am I going to do on Friday nights? Like in fall, because it's like I said, whether or not we're gonna go to the games and stuff like that. And normally too, it's like Friday nights we go to the football game, we get food there, we like eat, you know, and all kinds of stuff. And you know, we're not like, I don't know what to have for dinner tomorrow either because I was also planning on going. So we have a lot of leftovers from tonight. So I'm actually gonna take a shower and get to bed, guys, because like I said, I woke up late last night, and I stayed up a little bit later watching the end of the football game tonight. But I'm happy, guys. Football is back. It feels like fall again. So I'll see you guys all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye, guys.